Hey YouTube, it's Jimmy Lazan here, and I'm going to be doing a review of WrestleMania 27. Trying to do the WrestleMania reviews coming up for WrestleMania. I've got the thing off so you can see the autographs. It is autographed by The Miz right there. It says Love Layla, it's hard to see. And then Santino, he didn't put Morelli, he just put Santino, and the marker didn't really work that good. But the Miz one looks pretty cool, but that weird thing, I still never found out what that is. I don't know if it's a face or what. It's just weird. I'm gonna show you the disc. I made an insert for it, but there's really no need, because I found out that there is no extras on it. It's just the event if you get the 2 disc. But we got disc 1 and disc 2. Let me take this part out. I'll show you something. I'll just go ahead and take it off. But see how it's like the line of it's like supposed to be doing the WrestleMania logo. I think that's pretty cool. A lot of people, from what I've heard, do not really like WrestleMania 27. I thought it was actually pretty good. Go ahead and put the paper back on it. I was putting it in the wrong way, so. Alright, here we go. We got Triple H and Undertaker on the cover, John Cena and The Miz. That's a pretty cool cover, better than some. The Rock returns home to the world's most electrifying, to be the world's most electrifying host of WrestleMania 27 from Atlanta, Georgia. The Great One will lay the smackdown on all of the pomp and festive. What is pomp? It says pomp. And festives that make WrestleMania the world's greatest annual pop culture extravaganza. John Cena looks to dethrone the self-proclaimed most must-see WWE champion in history, The Miz. Undertaker legacy 18-0 WrestleMania winning streak has never been in greater peril when Triple H challenges the Phenom. Roberto Del Rio looks to fulfill his destiny and take Edge's World Heavyweight Championship. A bitter and personal rivalry comes to a head when Randy Orton battles CM Punk. Jerry the King Lawler makes his WrestleMania debut where he finally gets his hands on Michael Cole, with Stone Cold Steve Austin as a special guest referee. All this and more when the superstars of WWE invade the Georgia Dome for WrestleMania 27 or XXVII. People that like Roman numerals. We got action from Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler's match, Miz and Cena, Taker and Triple H, Del Rio and Edge, and then Trish Stratus, John Morrison, and Snooki versus John Morrison, Lay Cool. Versus Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler, but it's a picture from that match. Picture of Big Show, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Santino Marella versus The Core. Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. The Rock, CM Punk versus Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels from the Hall of Fame. I'll start it off on this side. 8-man tag team match. Big Show, Kane, Kofi Kingston, and Santino Marella versus The Core. Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, and Ezekiel Jansen. This match was an all-out war for 1 minute and 34 seconds. or like a minute and a half, whatever. Everyone started fighting, and then Big Show got in the ring, did the knockout punch on Heath Slater, and Big Show, Kane, Kofi Kingston, and Santino Marella won. That was probably not really the worst, because there's another bad match. But I give this a 3 out of 10. It was just bad. It went by way too fast anyways. Next was Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. This wasn't really all that bad. This one, Cody Rhodes had the mask, and Rey Mysterio took it and he put it on and started headbutting him with it. It was pretty funny, but Mysterio got caught off guard and Cody Rhodes hit some move. I think it was the Crossroads, and got the 1, 2, 3. I give that a 7 out of 10. Then the next match, Jerry the King Lawler versus Michael Cole. Special guest referee Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match wasn't really that good. It was okay. It was good to see King in a match and Stone Cold again. But it ended up being Jerry King Lawler had Michael Cole in some submission, and he was on the ropes, and Stone Cold wasn't saying anything. He tapped, Stone Cold counted it, and then the noise happened. I received a message from the general manager. Jerry Lawler has been disqualified, and then Michael Cole likes to say he's 1-0 at WrestleMania and he beat Jerry the King Lawler, but then Extreme Rules, he won. Then we got WWE Championship match, The Miz versus John Cena. Oh, God. I'm like, my allergies are acting up. But this was a pretty good match. But they ended up going outside. Good fight. John Cena clotheslined Miz over the security barrier, and they got counted out. And then the Rock came down there, and then the thing from general manager came off, and Jerry was about to go up there, and he told him to sit back down, and he went up there. He opened it up. He's like, end quote, it doesn't matter what you say or whatever, and he smacked the computer off the desk, and then he said to restart it, but John Cena, he said to restart it since he was the host, and then he did the rock bottom on John Cena, and then Miz pinned him. So then on there we got 6-person mixed tag team match. Trish Stratus, Nicole Snooki Polizzi, and John Morrison versus Layla, and Michelle McCool, and Dolph Ziggler. This was pretty bad. Snooki ended up doing some back handspring thing like all the divas do, and ended up hitting her and about falling and hitting her face. And then she did some cartwheel, and then she was gonna do a splash, but it was weird. It was stupid. I give that a 2 out of 10. Watch Snooki be in the Hall of Fame next year because she's the celebrity that was with WWE. Watch, she'll be in the Hall of Fame sometime. Randy Orton versus CM Punk. That was an awesome match. There was this one spot in there where CM Punk jumped off the top rope for a elbow drop, and Randy Orton jumped up and hit a RKO. Sorry, my iPod cut off when I was reviewing this, and I was at Randy Orton versus CM Punk, and I said they did this cool move where CM Punk jumped off, and then Randy Orton, he tried to do an elbow drop, and Randy Orton RKO'd him. That was a cool moment of the night. Give that match a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good, but then this is on a list, but then the next one on the list, World Heavyweight Championship match, Edge versus Alberto Del Rio. That was a pretty good match. Edge came out as the world champion and retired. That was his last match as the champion. Edge, I don't really remember how the match ended, but I do know that that at the end, him and Christian tore up Alberto Del Rio's car. I give that an 8 out of 10. And then the next one was the best match of the night. No holds barred match with the streak on the line. Undertaker versus Triple H. They already had an no holds barred match before at WrestleMania 17. They were going to do it again. Triple H thought he could get it for his buddy Shawn. The Undertaker retired the last year. That was a really good match. It was like 40 minutes long. Triple H hit a tombstone on Undertaker, and Undertaker kicked out, and Triple H couldn't believe it. It was a good match. They even broke the thing that Michael Cole was sitting in. Like, the little box thing. Like, he wasn't in there anymore, but they, like, smashed it, and they, like, went through the barricade, I think. And, I don't remember how the match ended, really. Someone hit a big move, and then Undertaker just, like, rolled over and pinned him, and then Triple H walked out, and Undertaker was just laying there in the ring, and he got, like, drove out on, like, some golf cart thing, on, like, a padded stretcher-looking thing on the back of a golf cart. But, overall, that match was a 10 out of 10. Nothing really wrong with that. Undertaker has some really good matches at WrestleMania. A lot of people say they didn't really like this WrestleMania. It was okay. Still wasn't the best. Overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 is not really that bad. It's still okay. But, yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.